The only time I hate, like, all of us with that just universality is when I watch Take Me Out. That's the only other time. I just think we've ruined this. Whatever we had has gone now. If you've never seen it, well done. Whatever you've done until now has been correct. It's basically, to sum it up, everything that's gone wrong with society since Blind Date. That's what it is. Blind Date, you had nice. It was just limited numbers, wasn't it, of nervous people, and you'd have Scylla come out, and she'd go, all right, everybody, and you'd have a little student here shitting himself like that. So we'll go, now there's 3 girls over there. You go, girls, I know I can smell them. Never met one before now, right? So you go, now the girls are over there behind the screen, so you can't judge them on their looks. That's key. So if you want to get to know about them, you've got to ask them a question, preferably the kind of question you'd never actually ask a human being in your life. Never in the history of dating has someone walked up to someone at a bar and gone, God, I saw you over there and I just had to... 2 martinis, please. I just had to know, I mean, if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? But it was good enough for Blind Date. He'd ask that question. She'd trot round, she'd ask the question of the girls like that, and he'd have 3 girls here, and they were gradually less nervous. That was the fun of it, wasn't it? They get cheekier, right? So the first girl's too nervous, she's just passed out on the floor. Second girl's, you know, perfectly normal girl. She'd go, oh, I don't know, cherries. People like cherries. Oh, they've got a stone in. Oh, I don't know, give me more time. She'd go, no, there's no time for that. Number 3. Right, and number 3 is our favourite. She'd go, bananas. We'd go, way! Because we knew what she meant, didn't she, right? Obviously, she hasn't said it because it's tea time and your nan's watching. Say that, can you? You could all enjoy the programme together then. Your nan could watch that and she'd go, oh, very good bananas, lots of potassium in bananas. You wouldn't ruin it for her, would you? You wouldn't go, oh, no, she means dicks, actually. It's nothing to do with vitamin. If you imagine the shape, you see, up, that's why she said bananas. And the reason you wouldn't say that is because obviously your nan knows exactly why she said bananas. Your nan's just a bit further on than you in terms of her denial at what society has become. She's just pretending, do you know what? Maybe we're not talking about dicks at tea time. Because the truth is, if you did say that to your nan, she'd go, oh, no, that's it. We couldn't get bananas in the war. You had to use carrots. She'd go, It was just a better time, a time of innuendo and play. There was no sex on Blind Date, was there? Just get to the end and she'd go, do you want to pick one of the girls, love? It doesn't really matter because we got you on as a joke and they're all going to be gutted when they see your face. And it shapes people, it shapes how you feel about dating. I grew up with that and I thought, that's from, you know, one day I too will appear from behind a wall and disappoint 3 women at once. I don't need to have sex, we'll just have a game of Scrabble somewhere and we'll never see each other again. That'd be nice. Now it's Take Me Out, which is just basically live shagging. Right, you're watching the bit where a man is... it's such a toxic programme, it has to be filmed underground, right? And we know it's filmed underground because the man is lowered in from the sky in a lift, right? And he's some new toxic breed of bellend who, when he gets in a lift, and hears music and starts fucking dancing to it. Ding! Okay, yeah. I'll tell you what, my name's Dean and I'm from Bradford and I think if I keep shouting that loud enough, I'm gonna get fucking laid. He gets lowered into a pit and there's no screens, they just basically goes, that one there, and not that one, no, that one. Right. And then they get to the end and they go up these stairs here, supposedly to the Isle of Fernando's, but it doesn't exist, I've checked. They just start shagging each other on the stairs, right? And a producer comes and pushes a button and they slide into a skip and they get wheeled away to make Finder's lasagnas. Still need meat, don't they, Finders? You've got to ask where they're getting it from. They're sexually desperate, that's where. I thought, that'll be my destiny. That's how I'll meet a girl one day. I'll be walking past a hotel and they say, oh, you're here for the cleaning convention, Mr. Richardson? It's just downstairs. Press the button and I'll hear the music and I'll think, oh, shit. Touché, Paddy. Here we go. But obviously, as is the way with my life, the less thinking I do, the better, to be honest. And I've found that if I don't play any part in my own life, it turns out all right. Because what happened is I went to a bar, and this girl that everyone's been trying to set me up with, she was in there, and we met each other, and we started talking. I was so freaked out the first night that I just didn't know what was happening, because it's bad enough meeting someone for the first time, but being told that you're not only going to get on with them, but you're going to end up marrying them, just mind-blowing. So and then we get to the end, and I think, well, that's taken care of that. I've probably put her off quite enough with my personality there to stave off any future happiness. She'll go back to my friend, she'll go, yeah, no, I met him, he's ooh, isn't he? He really talks like that, doesn't he? I thought he just did it for telly, but I was stood next to him going, and then like a couple of weeks later, I went to something else, and she was there as well at random, and we're chatting away. And then now I've got time to be nervous now, because she comes over and she likes me, and that's, oh shit, she likes me, and then I like her, and that means I need to start being, you know, like that guy. I'm like, not that guy. I don't know who that is. Yeah, that guy, a prick. I need to be someone that she wants to be with, right? And I don't know what that is, because I've never really played like the cool, yeah, God, I'm just amazing, you should totally be with me, right? So we're chatting away, and it goes quiet for a bit, and I went, oh, what are you doing next weekend, right? And she went, oh, nothing. She thinks I'm going to go, do you want to go to the cinema or something? I went, brilliant, do you want to go on holiday? We call that move 0 to 60, that one. And funnily enough, she pulled her face exactly like I was driving at her in a truck. But to be fair, it was such a shock move, she'd already answered the cinema question. She didn't have time to rethink, so she went, yeah. And I'm basically just gone, do you want to be in a foreign country with no phone signal and me? So then now I've got to go away and book something, right? And I can't do that. I've given her the impression I'm the kind of guy, do you know what I mean? If I've got 2 days off, I just book a flight and I see what happens. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of guy, if I've got 2 days off, I have a good tidy up the first day, and the second day I sit still and I don't touch anything.